Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Things are winding up over here. We got a lot of things going on. Finally, we finished the table. Thank you guys all so much for all of the great comments and stuff on Vicky's table. It took 9 videos, but we finally got it done and wrapped up. So, today we want to do a new project. I want to do the first scene here all about the layout because it's a little bit different than normal. This is really a simple sign, but I think it's going to come out pretty good. This is actually for Rachel needs this for somebody.
For a wedding
so
gift, yeah.
Let's down here, and this is one that was a little bit different because it has a puppy paws up here in the corner, and normally I would like to balance that out and have them in different corners or both at the top or whatever, but it just didn't work out that way because of the spacing. So what I did was I put the puppy paws up here first, and then the longest line I centered left to right, and then everything was centered off of that. So basically everything is centered off the longest line. I hadn't gone over that for a while, but that's the way I decided to lay this out. I think it looks pretty balanced as could be with just the puppy paws up here. The other thing that was a little bit tricky is because we have like live edge freeform top and bottom, the way I had to lay out the lines was actually off of the side, because we've got...
Can you turn it sideways just a little so we can get maybe some of the glare off of there? That's pretty bright. That white wood. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Okay. So does that help at all?
No, but that's all right. That is cedar.
Yeah. This is Western red cedar, I think.
So,
yeah. So, but anyway, being as we had parallel ends, I just used a square and then drew my lines off of that. And because normally I would come up off the bottom or off the top. But in case that comes up for you guys, that's the way I do it. And this is a Bookman style, just our standard layout letters, Bookman style. And I think I'm going to use a profile bit because there's a lot of places to get into. A lot of times I would use a 60, but in this particular case, because it has a lot of serifs and sharp ends, and I just think this style works better cutting these inset with the profile bit. So I'm going to get set up to do that, and we will be right back. All right, here we go. So it's time to start carving. I've got the profile bit in. I've got it set at about, I think it's about 3/16. Let me check real quick because somebody's going to ask. It is set at a little over an 8, not quite 3/16. That might be about right. I'm going to do these puppy paws first. So using my Bauer, full speed in case anybody hasn't seen or hasn't watched before. I always run my routers at full speed when I'm cutting wood. The only time I would drop the spindle speed down is if I was cutting acrylic or something like that. Anyway, all right, enough talking. Let's do it. do is I'll go back probably with my 60 and take this stuff out. Some of the little tiny points inside of the paws or the toes themselves, just take that out with a profile bit, but these are a little bit bigger. I'll probably come back in with my 60 and take those out. Alright, so let's move on to the letters. I think I'm going to go a little bit deeper. All right, guys. That's I think that's probably enough for you guys to kind of get the idea of what I'm doing there. Again, I went a little bit deeper with my profile bit. I don't think I'm quite at 1/4 of an inch. I'm probably around 3/16. Yeah, just a hair over 3/16. So, but again, that would depend on how wide your profile bit is cutting. mine has been sharpened many times. This is an older one, so it cuts a little fatter, which is what I want for these inset letters. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up this these inset letters off camera. Then when I come back, we'll sand it off. I'll spray it off camera. When I come back, we'll sand it off and see what she looks like. We'll be right back. Okay, so we got it all masked off, sprayed. It's dry now, but one thing I wanted to show you that I didn't talk about before, right up in this area there was a little kind of a little divot. One thing that you have to remember when you're spraying this black, anything that is below the surface is going to come out black. Let me see if I can find that one spot I was talking about. Yeah, this is one little, see how that little chip out right there. So now I'm going to sand that down anyway.
Where at? I'm trying to focus in on it.
Right here, I had a piece of. So rather than just taping off the edge, I went ahead and taped that off too. The reason being is that if I let black get in there, it would have been a little bit, I'd have to go a little bit deeper in order to sand that out to get that black out of there. So you always want to look for those little imperfections in your board that that could hold that black when you spray that black, so you don't have to sand it deeper than you would normally. All right, so I've got my 60 on my disc sander. Let's sand this thing off, see how it looks. This is such a soft board that I probably should have used my 80 rather than the 60, and it wouldn't have got quite so many swirls in there. But we've got a 120 on the random orbital, and we'll take all of that out with this. Alright, I like it. So when we come back, we'll put some clear on it and see how that that grain pops out. So we'll be right back. Okay, I've already sprayed the black, or the back. So now I'm just going to do the ends and the surface.
I love that cedar.
Yeah, I love the way the finish just makes it pop. Look at that green. Oh, gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. All right, boys and girls, there it is. That is it. So if you have any questions on this, be sure and let me know. This is a pretty simple sign, inset letters, but there were some aspects of the layout and different things here and there that I thought would be valuable for you. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please email me, Eric@makeawoodsign.com. And we would love it if you'd give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love for you to subscribe. We've got over 1,500 videos teaching you how to do this kind of thing and lots more. So if you need any supplies, there's the website. And I guess we'll see you on the next one, guys. Love you. Bye.